much you shaking. Too much of a friend, yeah, you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating. You too much of an agent. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies that you stargazing. Dilated peoples, stark amazement. Top chart chasing, your heart racing. Spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I sharing too much of my paint? Can't graffiti art, spraying too much to spark in the dark basement. They breaking too much, these minds operate too much ego, way too much for me, yo. Not with all the fake check-ins. Either you from the soil or you're not. And this ain't even a half. They would displace you engine, replace you engine, erase you through paper. Genocide engine, land session agreements, a fake space. View engine change, dates to purposely misplace you engine. Shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, you that person in old caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? Oh, and engine, no one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you down to a remix of religion. A raven emissary set the same station. They play you engine and say unseen hand. You just vacate, slay you engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. We back. Everything in your hold fast, let me get that. Now with that, gift rap, not with rhetoric. Chit chat, shit back, go back and forth on platforms for a itch or scratch. Rich that for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary conshipment that don't kiss back. Shit swag, we here to get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. American engines, old organic gold, not provolone. Home alone, all foreigners gone. Shrifatic, shoot, Hebrew, mush, Mason, Morris, cornerstone. Fraternal orders of harsh wrong. You know substantial foundation, flawless zone. Bottomless pit of broken promises. Home through landlines or cordless phones. Lines lay lies, align with constellations. Rocks cry out till the sword is gone and corn is grown. The war is on. Power is strong. Show. On all farms, off the land. It includes all you corporations, all you different nationalities. Anything that isn't American engine, you can get the fuck off. We ain't playing this time. We understand exactly what y'all motherfuckers do. I'll kick you up. Indigenous resistance. Warrior spirit. TRU Island. This is for my peoples. Strong. Too much debating, too much hating, too much faking, too much grand stage, too much handshaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating, too much you can but you shaking, too much of a friend and you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating, you too much of an agent. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies that you stargazing, dilated peoples, stark amazement, top chart chasing, your heart racing, spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I sharing too much of my paint? Can't graffiti art, spraying too much.
I get some of that fucking in the car. Yeah, right it up, brother. Go back, you know, should go back, even in the fridge, right from the llama and on it.
Not with all the fake check-ins. Either you from the soil or you're not. And this ain't even a half. They've displaced Got engine land session agreements, a fake space. Few engine change, days to purposely misplace you engine. Ain't shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, you that person in all caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? Ain't engine, no one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you down to a remix of religion. A raven emissary set the same station. They made you engine and say unseen and you just wait, can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. Oh, we let it. Oh, earth and you. Hold fast, let me get that. Now to lift that, gift rap, not re-rendering. Chit chat, shit back, go back and forth. On platforms for a interest scratch. Rich that for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary shipment that don't kiss back.
You're banging, bro.
We here to get our shit back. Restoration of what was.
Wait, see if Al gonna run up here. I figured Al would have been like, yo. I gave him some treat early, man. That nigga was down there doing back and forth zoomies and shit. Right to the shit. Huh? Wait, hold on. What'd you say? Oh, hell yeah. I gave him that shit this morning, cuz, man. That nigga told him what I'm saying, man. I was like, I ain't put the lace up or nothing. I was like, then I go down there because I want to put some in the dry, you know, in the kitchen, cook shit, right? That nigga zap. So I go look at his, yo, I can't get his kitty let out last night. And I'm like, what the hell's he running back for? I don't see nothing coming. He just running. I don't know if it's that crack nip. Ow. Yo, boy.
3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop to your pressure, make no surrender.
Fucking rag.
Person's about to get ousted. I'ma lay him out. Execution style too late when apologetic claim. You rapped at a coca flame, by God, it's overdue. Your time is in the end. Lockjaw silent without sin. He put me on the planet with justice to win. The presence about to get rolled down. With some presence attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger, pop the Terracom. Backed by the honorable, who sits at the pinnacle. Who judges the
head. ToLU'S. Yo, Big Red Tay. Yo, Marcus. What's going on, beloveds? Millennial. Fabulous Adams. Grand Essential. Get right in there in a minute, alright? Y'all know how to get information, man. I can't just start talking about something without information. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight from above. I'll be given the right, so you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight, we gon' win them all, so gon' pass the kite. 3 pounds. Nothing wrong with eating seeds. Remember that.
Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure.
How about the disabled?
Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing we do. It's such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, like everybody, like if you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. If you want to be successful, you want to be like Trump. Gimme. Push. Step. Crush. That's what it all is. And it's like nobody ever stopped.
like that. They go, oh shit, that's a black man. That's a black man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? On Jersey, man. Them niggas in Jersey and New York goofy, man. That like being in motherfucking Fort Worth, Texas. Them niggas goofy, man. Not all, but you know. The ones that go out their own. You already know. Being in Cali and shit. My daughter used to tell me all the time about San Fran, LA and shit like that. She go to the she wasn't in the porn number, she's going to the Avenue Awards because a booty model, your booty's recognized by all these weirdos in the world, and she gets signatures and like $500 a signature, all kind of crazy shit. My daughter couldn't have been in porn anyway. She had like 5 different black belts. She ain't been about. She's about 6 foot. My daughter is 6'10". 6'10". About 215 pounds. You know, hand, foot, and booty. She could have been face. She didn't want her face out there. She got a long neck. You know what I'm saying? And she used to knock niggas out. I don't know if that's at Jersey or Carolina or whatever, but or Florida. But the mother was short. Her brother, her uncle's all them short on that side. And they dark as hell, right? She's fine. The mama was fine. First one I had sex with when I got down to Florida. 18, you know what I'm saying? 19. And she was born, you know, I told the story about how she grew up without shit and shit, wanted to mess with my career, blah, blah, blah. Her brother came and got me. I went after her, got my baby back from this Catholic shit. I made sure, you know what I'm saying? And then she got her life together and took the baby girl and went out west. You know how they say. And so I always kept up, you know what I mean? And but she got my mama's look and her mama's look. Beautiful. And she got right in the martial arts. Her mama couldn't even figure it out. She didn't know why she wanted to do karate and all that shit. And she didn't know why she wanted to do karate. I says every one of the children come from my seed want to do everything that I've done. Now I got one of them that believes it now. Because she's like, yeah, you know, everything, and I don't know how, and you know, but every one of them. My relationship with the police, training them, getting guys back in shape, want to go back in the force, this, that fat boy program, don't want to, you know. My daughter in Brazil, Policia, you know what I'm saying? And will fucking choke you out in a heartbeat. Even in Germany, she's in the medical, you know what I'm saying? Discovering and inventing shit. Art, you know what I mean?
Make the patient art. Most social media save.
Yeah, what's up, Papa? You know what? You gonna be fat in a month. We on a crash diet of watermelon, pineapple, and mango.
This shaft is called my turn. Take the risk as fast. Most of them got vaccinated. With chips and they
we're doing hang hill on your ass, Bobby.
Huh? Watch videos without the subliminals. Predictive. Programming weirdo.
You know that.
Menstrual shows. The land's contaminated. Fruits and vegetables. Like minerals, the water. And skies are fried.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm not going to keep it too long. I mean, 14, 15 minutes is long enough. I want to stay in that practice. If I do get it monetized, it'll be great. So I reached out to some people in Colorado, not that far from Aurora, and I reached out to a few other people. I'm not gonna say the states because there have been some things happening. I wanted to chat. I'm gonna chat with Rando Lonewolf. It's the weekend. I know he probably partied a little bit last night. We got so high, and I don't like getting high, y'all. But this weed is so fucking good. It's 1 or 2 hits, bro. It's a wrap. You hear me? A little bit of wine, vino. It's a wrap. And even though I have my grape juice downstairs, because y'all probably thinking, Welch's grape juice. I know I shouldn't be dropping. I know phosphates and all that other shit. But I still drink it every once in a while. I put a little acai in there, acai, and whip it up. It looks like wine. I drink that. And then sometimes I add wine to it because it's just good. Especially the wine I drink. I don't have to worry about diabetes or sugar and shit like that. Even though everything's kind of messed up. But I had to reach out to a few people, and then some people, you know, they shot me messages. I wish they wouldn't. Like that. You know what I mean? But they do, so it's all right. So what troubled me, but not troubled me, because a Mexican brother of mine reached out, and he's like, "Yo, Red, we ain't playing this shit, bro." And y'all heard about the Mexican guy that killed 4 of the migrants over in New York. And the first thing, that fake ass Eric Adams and that fake ass police force. And I'm gonna go hard today on the police. All right, that fake ass Adams, just like Trudeau. Well, Trudeau's half, you know, that's cute. That's Fidel Castro's son in Canada. But Newsom, man, no different. They're all related. They had to have everybody in a position and put them in a position to do the dumb shit that's going on. I have nothing against Venezuela. We got gangs here. Like I said, we've been killing more people than they can even fucking count or imagine. The problem is, because Negroes, based on the music, by design, that's why I said the Jews did it. Not the Jews, but the Zionists, who don't give a damn about even the Jews. There's thousands of Jews who don't want nothing, everything you see going on in Palestine, don't want nothing to do with it. But even a lot of those guys in the military and the police force are converts. Hardliners. And you'd be surprised to know that thousands and thousands of them are Ethiopian, Palestinian Jews, like bloodline, same. This is not to cut chase. So I prefer truth over any and everything, feelings and emotions. Even if the truth is slanted or wrong. You got to remember, fact checkers came out to be dismissive because most people didn't want to get the jab, and we wanted to keep people from getting the shit. Now it's coming out all over the world. I mean, look at this. Peru started the government said enough. They're cutting down all the 5G towers because they realize it's a weapon. And they're not the only ones. A couple of Asian countries got rid of theirs. And they ain't got nobody flying over them. We know that they do the drift thing, so they'll fly not over this country and let the shit fall in, because most of the world's full of nanotechnology. The 5G plays a part in the weapon. I told you they tested it on us in 1987. All right, it was 87 at the hard cargo pad. When I first saw a Hummer with this big octagon-shaped shit on it. Yes, they tested it on us. When we was teens. About 19, 20 years old, something like that, I think. I don't know. I'm getting the time. Now, I'm not here to throw caution to the wind, but what's troubling me is the good fucking cops, and there's a bunch of them, who are standing by and allowing the garbage that goes on. Okay? Anybody, they say they robbed 10 gun stores. I was looking into that. That's too fucking convenient. Like some people in the 2A community, we're very aware that some of these individuals, and you can buy anybody, if you can buy politicians off who are all well off and pay them a measly old $50,000, $10,000, $20,000, make it make sense. To incorporate to do shit. They say this is the business mind of it. That's not the business, that's corruption. Okay? And for them to sit there, and for the National Guard, anybody in the military to allow what happened there with the building, and those motherfuckers running around there with guns armed. Ain't Colorado supposed to have some kind of gun law? Thank goodness that motherfuckers, said, no, if you're foreign, you cannot buy a gun. But you already know you got certain sources, not all CIA, but enough of them, or certain FBI motherfuckers. Because anytime you got any motherfucker in there that's young, who's willing to go against an ex-president, on bullshit, knowing the calamity that's going on around them, it should tell you exactly who the motherfuckers are in the costume. But what's not surprising to me is why these little cowards who are supposed to be the good guys aren't doing shit about it. Now, I'm not saying it's not happening, but better believe it. I know this nigga I grew up named Greg Lewis, is deputy sheriff. He's not a sheriff. He don't study law, right? Probably wants to retire. Shriner Mason. He looks dumb as fuck. He's going hard against Trump. I'm not a Trumpster. I'm not liberal or conservative. I'm not a citizen or a motherfucking national. Y'all on my fucking land live in your little world of lies. My land. I know history better than the majority of you. Okay? And I'm getting tired of the whitewashing, the dumbasses, and all the ignoramuses. But what's even worse is when motherfuckers put on costumes. Y'all don't know what it's like to put on a uniform, do you? I mean, I put on my Brazilian jiu-jitsu uniform. I feel like nobody can whoop my ass. Right, when I come out the gym and I know I'm fucking like a feather, you can push me over because I'm blasting my legs and bump my back, you know what I'm saying, and crank my chest out. I did buys and tries where I can't even lift my arms up, but you see me right during those times, and you be like, oh, that's a swole motherfucker. Already you're intimidated. But I know how to act upon it if I wanted to pursue it. All right? EMTs, I told you the story about how in the 50s and 60s, how they were letting brothers and sisters and elderly burn the fire department. And the cops were sitting there keeping people away from going in there to save them. Literally letting them burn the fuck alive. Okay? Now, I don't care about the monkey that comes over to open their mouth, because I said I work in different affairs, different manners. No, I'm not playing when I say that. I mean, they're revealing shit and y'all acting accordingly. You're being docile and fucking dumb. You're not moving accordingly. All right? You're moving like the dumbasses you are. All right? Otherwise, you'd be doing something else other than, I'm going to work. I can't do this. My man, it's the same shit over and over. And nothing lucrative coming out of it. Let me read this to you right quick. Let me see if y'all aware of this shit. Some of y'all, you know you're making payments and shit. I always told you, and you can go back and look at my videos. I don't give a fuck giving them monkeys the fucking little worthless ass empty dollar because they're stupid and greedy, or because the system was meant to keep you all down. And if they identify me as black or anything else, they are fucked up, because I'm gonna sue them and I'm gonna hit them on everything they got. I wish a motherfucker would come out with that shit. I'd be like, oh bitch, let's go to your fucking court. Let's deal with this inside the legal affairs. And then I have to pull out fucking documents. And I know the fake ass fiduciary and all them motherfuckers have no link. We don't have a fucking contract. They don't know what a peace treaty is based on some fake ass illusion of their fucking existence. Like I was telling brother man T last night. We had great cities. You know the reason why they had them building them little shanties with those bordellos out in the west and the places they destroyed? Because they didn't want these dumb motherfucking Cabbage Patch babies knowing about the real world around them that we had built. They needed them to be subjugated under hoof and motherfucking claw. You understand? Now they run around as dumb as they are because they don't know no better. The majority of them. Not all. Okay? But the majority of them ain't know. I sit around talking about, hey, you know the building, you know about that building, you know how old that building is? Man, yeah, that was probably built around the 60s. I'm looking at this motherfucker. What the? And then I come to realize the majority of fucking pale skins in this world, they don't know shit about the truth of this world, because they are manipulated. They were manipulated to be against. And I'm talking about tamper with DNA and everything else. Otherwise, they would have fucking knew that back then. The beautiful thing is that there were those who came around that time. Mark Twain, 1984, you know what I'm saying? All those motherfuckers knew about it. You know what I'm saying? All of them. You know, when we talk about the Orwell factor, George Orwell, it's a reality. But most people, because I told y'all that they taught about Tartary up until 1939, but they had to eradicate it because they needed to destroy it. The wars were part of that. And then the murdering that you could never know about, because then y'all wouldn't be suckers for the fake ass Holocaust. There were worse shit than that. And when we start talking about what happened to our people on this land, the Holocaust don't paint it's a fraud. I read on numerous books, 460,000 Jews, how they become 6 million. But then you talk about the Gypsies, the Gujars, and all those who did not identify as Jew. That was part of making the main problem over there. Just like you got dumb niggas over here that don't know no better. Just like you got a bunch of dumb peckerwoods and crackers, a lot of dumb Mexicans and Spanish motherfuckers, because they don't know the truth of their existence. Y'all just think because they show you pictures with postcards with pale skin babies, y'all, they were everywhere. God damn it. If you want to see some of our buildings and stuff that existed in Mexico that destroyed, they didn't build it. Someone say, well, the Moors. Well, what were the Moors? They always say the African. I keep telling you that there weren't no fucking African. That term wasn't adopted until 19 what? People talk about, look at Sade. She's Nigerian. How long has the Niger or Nigerian people existed? I want to know this because there's a lot of dumb fucking people in this goddamn world. And that's the majority of you. And them. Remember, I served with a brother who was very well where his people came from, Bowman, in South Africa. He's like, no, we're the original. This is what he said. We're the original Scots. He was older than me. He was in the 30s. He's supposed to have been an officer. He didn't want nothing to do with them. He knew about them because of what he saw over there. I don't even get to it when Moroccan friends used to sit there and say in secret, I used to think they were crazy. So you have this dilemma. A bunch of idiots. And that doesn't mean that they're not all right with what they're doing. Oh, you better believe they are. I mean, look at that dumb motherfucker that shot Macy, right? He's in uniform. He look like he's on motherfucking TRT or something, you know, stupid ass shit. All right? And he can't wait to shoot this woman in the head, to murder her. See, that's the stupid motherfuckers moving around. And they got a plethora of them. But see, the problem is, a lot of y'all at the media and everything else in the fake system have you convinced to be scared of some shit. I was telling my brothers, and he said, man, you ain't got to say shit to us. If them motherfuckers even pop off wrong, they're going to hit them. It don't matter. They said they don't give a fuck. They don't care about who, what, cartel, this, that, BD, Vice Lord. They don't give a... The cats that I was messaging, they don't give a fuck about none of that. I can't say some other things because then it would be like looking in the Turner class, the Turner diaries and shit. So I can't mention those things that was repeated to me in the physical. You know, you got to get back. I have a way, man. Sometimes I be walking, somebody get a handshake or somebody will see me and they'll leave something by a place. I'll walk around like it's normal and pick up the kite. That's right, outside of the camera, understand it, just seeing my hands looking like I'm looking for vegetables. I'll pick up the fucking letter and go about reading it. Done already dropped mine off by the juices or whatever the fuck. I'm about to change up and do different now. You know? Ice cream. Sometimes they go, damn, James, I was trying to get the peanut butter ice cream way in the back. Oh, there's some right there in the front. Oh, okay, cool. All right, thank you. All right, I'm going to grab an extra one. If anybody's paying attention, they'll see the person that goes in there after me. Well, it doesn't matter if it's the next day. It's going to be back there. Frozen, but the note's there. Yeah, I just told them myself. So what? I have 100,000 ways to deliver messages without fucking physically talking. Or what y'all call talking. So I wanted to read this. I wanted to Google it. Okay? So, let's go ahead and read 18 USC 8. Defines the term obligation or other security of the United States. Not America, for America, or by America. The United States, which has revealed itself to be a corporation, nothing more. And yet you still got dumbass pale skins and goopy niggas who call themselves African Americans talking about the United States of America. All right? So, in this definition, the term obligation or other securities of the United States, this includes bonds, certificates of indebtedness, national bank currency, Federal Reserve notes. There's a difference between national bank currency and Federal Reserve notes. There's Federal Reserve bank notes, coupons, food stamps and such. What do you call that? What's the other one? Cashier checks, you know, blah, blah, blah. All right, treasury notes, cashier checks, gold certificates, and silver certificates, to which that was the original money. Okay? The term also includes fractional notes, certificates of deposit, bills, checks, or drafts for money, stamps, and other representative of values. All of these items are issued under any act of Congress, and canceled United States stamps are also included. Why am I saying this? Because isn't that for the SSA? Right? Isn't that Social Security and all that shit? What is that? Isn't that a note? Isn't that a form of note you're getting? Based on what? As far as a bond or you know what I'm saying? Treasury notes and all that? Well, what's funny is a lot of you are paying bills. And if you gave your Social Security number in order for them to take some fake-ass credit, that was to further put you in debt. That's how the fake-ass Zionist fucktards created it. Now, most people working at these banks and all that, they're fucking stupid. It's a paycheck, they're living all right, blah, 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 keeping a job and being obedient slaves. They don't know law. It's the top heads that know what's going on, who you never get in contact with, because you know they have this chain of command bullshit, right? Well, when you look at 31 USC 3729, you also known as the False Claims Act, FCA, is a federal statute that protects the government from false claims and fraud. The FCA was originally enacted in 1863 to address defense contractor fraud during the American Civil War. It covers a range of acts, including making or presenting false claims for payment or approval. If you're already paid and you're double dipping, but everybody's doing it because mostly everybody's fucking ignorant. Remember when I was talking about how some people were sitting there and they were talking about you can't 1098 9A and 1098C and no, you can't. You just gotta know how to fill it the fuck out. And then you gotta be able to communicate with the head of the motherfucking place where you're going to utilize this. Okay? Creating or using false records or statements. Most times when you're paying on a car, after that starry ass, fake ass deal you're dealing with, have you signed it? Then it's you're signing that knowing it's going to a bank. They're already fucking paid. That vehicle is bought. Now the double dipping fake ass fraudulent bank motherfuckers based on your this is relevant, on your fake ass credit report, they rob you. Conspiring to defraud the government is exactly what they're doing, but they're allowing it. The same ones allowing all these people in. Then they want to threaten you with repossession. That's illegal too, under the guise of this. You can sue everybody if you're willing to take the time and have the people to say enough is enough. Improperly avoiding obligations to pay the government. Because that's where they're headed. If you know what you're doing. Now, the FCA, okay, the False Claims Act, holds individuals liable for 3 times the government's damages, plus a penalty that is adjusted for inflation. As of February 12, 2024, the minimum penalty is $13,946, per claim, and the maximum is $27,894 per claim. And the False Claim Act also defines knowing as having actual knowledge of the information or acting in deliberate or reckless ignorance of the truth. And that's where I'm going to catch these motherfuckers. GM Finance, all of them. I'm ending my fucking insurance. Chevron deference because they changed it. Don't mean it's not about when they enacted. It was always illegal. Motherfucker. You don't take a motherfucking liberty and make it out to be some kind of right as you have the right to, and you don't have the right. No, it's a liberty. It's a freedom to travel the fucking roads, whether on foot or horse, whatever your horsepower, your carriage, your buggy, which is your ass you sit on, and the power that's driving it. Because don't they call the motor? How much horsepower does it have? We have come into the world of an entirely different stupidity. And I was always the one to say, I won't go against this shit because I don't give a fuck. Written on the Caesar is what it is. Fuck that fake Caesar. Fuck the fake narrative. I don't care about if you were Mason and that shit don't mean nothing to me. That's Timdom turned on his head. Alright? I have a lot of brothers who are doing their walk and we're respectful of one another. Okay? It's the ones that start thinking they're some kind of mystics or something. Those fucking idiots. A druid. Some kind of new age druid or something. Those are the ones I don't like. New age fucking dummies. So I wanted to speak on that because you see the little 3 departments, FBI, DOJ, right, okay? They're most corrupt organizations in existence. Yet they have the good guys who aren't partaking in the majority of the shit. If y'all know how military is, we have different jobs and organizations within it. Those are the ones who don't know, and if they do know, if they whistleblow, which we've had a lot, they shut them up. They used to silence them, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But now most people that stay away and they have a small community, they make them known and, they bat for them. This shit is bigger than you can imagine. In order to destroy a country, you destroy it from within. These motherfuckers got all their little dumb little monkeys who are partaking in many fucking fallacies and worthless things in these positions to be very arrogant and ignorant, while the rest of the world runs around fucking dumb. Dying for what? How come ain't none of them motherfuckers out here? Because they already run around with cell phones and everything. They probably all canceled the fuck up and don't even know it. But with everything that's going on, how many of them are saying, wait a minute, what the fuck? And waking up and going, enough. Some are actually convinced that they're safe. They give them shots, placebos, you're protected against this. So they have a different mental. All right? And they're not protected against shit. Hypothetically. There are some things that are designed to attack just certain individuals. At least they're made to believe that. Not knowing the truth. Alright? Because one day someone will wake up and they'll be alive, right? And they'll go, and I told you the living will fucking... Let's put it like this. I'm gonna change it. The living will resent the fucking living. The animosity of the dead, to only wish they could be there, but too coward enough to do it. Who's to say? Everybody's okay because they feel like they're still, new generations of dumb motherfuckers feel like they want to be in the fight. Why would you want to be on your land in a fight? We know we got a lot of dumb, bad motherfuckers, but you have a system that's not doing what it did back in the 50s and 60s. Besides abusing them, Alcatraz and shit like that, Rikers and all the other ones, the one in Louisiana, where they turned homophones out, or what do you call them? In Chicago, on the gladiators, you know what I'm saying? In California, you know what I mean? Come on, man. So they persecute enough motherfuckers, which ain't shit. And they let all the other criminal motherfuckers run free. Because certain individuals, the sergeants and the captains and all the motherfuckers put in position to do the dumb shit they're doing as if it's okay. Because you don't know how to get your shit together. I mean, it's the old Indian. Regardless of German, little Chinese, Costa Rica, that don't mean nothing. That's his family. Okay? I'm talking to Native Americans. Well, did you build the cities that were here? What cities? So my great-grandmother did make sure y'all ain't no shit. She did a good job. Because see, if she would have been telling that in the Indian training school, they'd have been running around with the same information, talking about it before you as if a secret, and your dumbasses didn't know. See, they don't know. That's why I was highly respected. I was taking them places. See this right here? Do you know what this used to be? How do you know this? Because my family, my ancestors built this shit. It's like them grand cities in what they call Mexico. We built all that shit. When you pull up the books and pictures of Montezuma, how can you deny it? How can people run around all stupid all of a sudden? Because they're Americanized? First of all, this land ain't called fucking America. Nor is it a United fucking States when they sit there, every state can have its own constitution. Well, I remember saying, I pledge allegiance to the republic for which it stands, one nation, undivided, with liberty and justice for all. That was the fuck it. That was it. No God, no nothing, no united, this, that, just the people, not the persons. You want to know what oath I fucking made? They want to stop me, that's it. Motherfuckers seems if he's the only one saying it, it's cool. And they went against that. Just like the treaties of 18, the treaties with my family, I don't mention all around the way. So I have no, like calling it that, I don't have no respect. There's no oath I make with any fucking foreign occupier on anything. I guess the trolls ain't get their motherfucking adrenochrome or their homosexual fucking fix. And the ones who came over, welcome. Blessed are thou, the meek and the humble. Okay? Big Red Thomas. I got you, knucklehead. Oh, Mac. What's up? Hey, Big Tone. You and Chris? No, man, that's a long time ago. It's a long time. I'm in Arizona, baby. Marcus Williams. Gonna shout y'all out. I see it was popping up. It kept going in and out. Just want to shout y'all out, all right? Any and everybody. I got your millennial. You know I got your money. But I'm just saying, man. And if you don't know it, no, this is literally, this is not some made up meme and all that goofy shit. This is the actual motherfucking AI overview of the government agencies, the pages and just get out of here, okay? And a lot of people have a hard time with it, but trust me, man. Let me dashboard, okay, dashboard 18. All right, 18 USC 8. That's what I typed in. For those who think I'm making up shit, I actually typed it in because I know it. I know it very well. And then you get its whole layout. And you have even more information that confirms it. All right, whether it's govinfo.gov, if it's Find Law, if it's govinfo, if it's Social Security Administration, Title 18 United States fucking Code, that's right. All right. And if you want to go to the Library of Congress, it's there. On the other hash, as far as the fucking the FCA, right, False Claims Act, right? You can go right into the House.gov. You also can go to the United States Department of Justice PDF, download it, and have a banner yourself. Okay, stop letting these dumb motherfuckers do what they do. All right, you go to House.gov, Find Law, obviously, and the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS.gov PDF, which also talks about the goddamn FCA. Which is based on Social Security, SSN for the SSA. Fuck with me. And now these niggas won't reach out and say, oh my goodness. See, when they had a chance to do right, they put these dumb old peckerwood motherfucking women and, you know, light shade of fucking tan. Ain't no such thing as black and fucking white. That's saying the end when they do that, okay? That's what the fuck they saying. All right? Now all I do is listen. Just let me be. I'm not here to shake their little fucking tree up. No, they can say, but no. I'm built like that. I wouldn't say shit. Oh, well. Just like you ain't got to pay at the fucking post office. But you don't know that, do you? That's what the original lonewolf was teaching motherfuckers. And he was teaching you based on right documents. And those dumbasses want to act accordingly. Stupid. Maybe they want to go postal. I don't know. All right, the Zionist fucktards have compiled everything. I mean, look who owns all the food and shit. How the fuck did that come to be? That's supposed to be illegal based on 1934 or 43, the agreement. And even when they took Rockefeller and said, you can't do this no more, that was just get him out of view after he created the cancer and the health shit, right? And they have him working with petroleum. But he was still working all the other shit, making all this fucked up medication that's not medicinal. All right? How the fuck you gonna copyright goddamn, how you gonna put a copyright on motherfucking marijuana? Huh? Who did y'all agree upon that? Why they want to run around so stupid to be in the fight? Because there are some bad people out here and they need to be dealt with. But goddamn, running up on the front of a car with a pregnant woman and shooting her to death with some faggot motherfucker with a costume on and a gun, like nobody else could pull the trigger and be very good at it. I have sympathy anytime anyone dies. I don't care if it's police. I don't believe in black to blue. It don't make no sense. That's more division and stupidity based on drinking and partying and all together. You know how it is, that camaraderie bullshit. All right? I say back the life you have. All lives matter, right? Or don't they? I guess lives, to live, right, only means one thing. How you live and how you die. But you didn't know how to live, and your death is fraudulent. But you don't know that because your living didn't acclimate you to know that death was only another fucking step. But because you don't have direction and focus, you don't know where to go once you leave. There ain't no Masonic, 32 Scarlet Cross, ain't nothing going to prepare any of them when you're not living according to order. Not the gavel hitting the motherfucking pallet. So you have a bunch of young motherfuckers that know nothing but death. Seen family members dead, they done fought with certain organizations and they got them locked up, and then they bring them over here because the CIA, certain bodies, bring them on through. We're communicating, ODAs down there, this, that, and the other. New youth of stupidity in their 30s, maybe 40s. You hear? Niggas had the nerve to come over here in a van yesterday. Looking stupid. I get a message sent to my old phone, right? It's not active. I'm able to, for once, go on the screen, the yellow all the way up, and I'm able to pull the message. So I remember where it was at, and I was able to read it. You know, the phone's not active. All right, the information's gone. But the reality is, motherfuckers are watching. This is what I'm talking about. Okay? They watching us watch them, which we don't really give a fuck. I'm not here to stop nothing. But with me, I'm not saying be intolerant or intolerable, but take a fucking breather for a moment. See, I don't get pissed and all emotional and shit like that. I just don't. I don't have it in me. And it's meaningless. But god damn, how fucking fluid and stupidity do you gotta be? I used to hang out at the gun range with sharpshooters, people who compete, and they showed me all the little tricks, shit that I already figured out, but I just wanted to go through with it. When Ganja and T were here a couple of times ago, right? We were out at the concrete blocks, and we were doing, and at the wall, doing time speed draws and shooting. And I was playing myself down, wasn't I, T? Ganja, though. I was playing myself down. You know, because it's to have fun. It's not who's better than who. It's about literally having fun. But the training goes a long way. Acquisition, acquire, and fire. Because of ignorance, the reason why I'm going to make sure these motherfuckers know who and what the fuck they're dealing with. Now, many motherfucking agents are set up, they intercept calls, and play their little stupid game, right? And talk and triple talk, and you never get a point through, even though you do. But because they're so, so flaccid and loose on their end, because they're part of that dichotomy, you're not going to win in that. Even if you say the right things, all right? You need to know these things. And not all you know how to do things. The majority, 99.9% don't know how to do certain things. And you really shouldn't anyway, because you'll probably be corrupted anyway. You dig? See, boom. I just want to come over and give a little knock right quick. I'm gonna come back later. I know I didn't come back on and read because we was fucking down there sipping wine and we hit the blunt 2 times. Man, that blunt right there is scary. Yeah. I don't like getting high, y'all. I just like to get no pain. I can move around. My legs a little, hopefully, a little fluid. You know, when I was talking about certain chemicals. But man, I was like, I ain't gonna read like this. I'd have been in the camera like that. No, I don't get like that. I would have read, but I felt like I prefer to be. I was very, very comfortable. Let's put it like that. Y'all would have been saying, "Red sleep." I would probably start cracking on people and shit and making jokes and telling retarded stories and shit. I said no, because I was easily distracted because I'm always happy, whatever the fuck you call happy, or consider it to be. I know too many guys, man, even guys that got off the force because they didn't get a promotion they should have. I said, go over here, you work with some good guys, you know, this, that, and the other. And they really want to do it, but they are so, they don't like the incompetence that they work around. And that's a lot. I mean, one of the worst police departments in America supposedly is in Phoenix. I mean, that's what I've heard. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I actually knew a cop who was vacationing who I met at Bar and Grill and from Phoenix. And you could tell that he loves his job. But you can see when I mention certain things that he just like, you know, he does his best to stay away from those individuals. So that lets you know that even what they consider as the worst, they got good guys in the police force, guys. And in the time and age, some of them, their hands are tied. It's fucked up when you work on policies and procedures and not the law. I'm not here defending them. I'm just saying. Don't be a dumbass getting yourself caught up in shit you shouldn't be, okay? All right, because there are guys struggling with some shit they see. Y'all don't know what it is like to have the stench of a dead body that's been there. Like, y'all, finding bodies dismembered by a loved one. I mean, the crazy shit some of them see, it fucks you up. It's not supposed to be happening. So that's my too for them, you know what I'm saying? Because I know everybody's different. And I'm not telling you to look at the way I do. I know something. All right? But I'm tired of the worthless ones they hire. And that seems to be with intent. It's like the little guy they murdered on the rooftop, who they put to do a job and not knowing this motherfucker was going to be murdered. Okay? To each their own in that department. I'm not here to be a conspiracy theorist and all that shit. I know some real world shit. I don't get caught up in all that. I just speak on it because it's the motive. It's the agenda. Okay? That's all it is. And yes, I make pyramids, motherfuckers. I ground and everything else. I do all kind of shit. Move thrusts. They call it. That's not what the fuck they're called, but that's what they call it. You know? When you think about the holly tree, which is the Hollywood, and you all see right there over your head, the big spell cast on it, all right? And they break them when somebody passes away of so-called fictional royalty, but royalty in that department. While the real royalty's running around here killing each other and acting stupid, can't come together, don't know how to listen. All frail and broken and fucked up, chemically fucking lobotomized. I mean, this is an adult. We're adulting. There's no one under 18 allowed. So that's something they have to work on. And they know it. You dig what I'm saying? Thanks, New York Minute. What they did have to say? Oh, no, dumb motherfuckers. Okay. You can just hide the dumb motherfucker. Mac V, what's up, below? New York Minute, it's good to have you in here, man. Family of my Brian Kelly, what's happening? Yeah, you ain't too, man. You anchored up. You wrenched down, you know what I'm saying? What's happening, beloved? What's cracking? What's cracking? Melly and Rob, list of mods. It's all of them there. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna go out and do a little shooting today, y'all. With some more y'all were here. Fuck, man, it'd be great. You know what I mean? Just want to see what else came in. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, y'all. Finish up this watermelon. Watch this little documentary on the Venezuelan gang somebody had sent me. And I don't have to see it. I know what's going on down. Oh man, it was fucked up. When you want to create certain apathy, you want to create a certain group or organization to move a certain way, and then put them around people who are afraid of law when it's not law, but the reactions and the actions to the actions. And most people are very scary. The ones that create the most heinous crimes are the ones who take the fight and flight, but in the wrong terms. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they don't get to learn nothing. Because they're fucked up and they remain that way. Alright? And it's up to people to change that narrative, that denomination. And most people, or sentient ones, don't know how to. Because they can't even change how they move. Alright? Anyway, man, I appreciate you guys. If you donated, hey, look, man, I'm awake. I wanted to be out of here by Monday. We have to run around and see what's going on. Because I know people have things they're doing and stuff and they're playing. But like I say, we might be here one more month and don't want to fucking A. But it is what it is. Because I said, if I set shit on the curb, I'm going to destroy every bit of it. Nobody's going to have nothing to take. I'm going to set it out in the dumpster, on the fucking cut it up. I don't give a fuck. Whether it's 5,000 or 10,000, it's going to get fucked up. So they can purchase it for damn near a quarter of what it's worth. Or they can, go on, see if they want a rear poster and this, that, and the other. Broken tables or fucking marble or granite. If the place is worth fighting for, fight. But if it ain't, get the hell out. Bam. That fucking simple. Exactly. I was watching them kicking them melanated people out of that apartment building. You would have figured they would have kept them and worked with them. But this is how stupid it is. That's another agenda. Now they're talking about they're going to do something when the motherfucking mayor there was dismissing it. Come on, man. That should speak volumes. Now you got police, every police want to run with a fucking can on their gun, rifle. When they start doing that? Are you aware that you can have all this shit, y'all? Y'all can have all this, right? I'm sure. Criminal justice professor Peter Kroska has defined militarization of police as the process whereby civilian police increasingly draw from and pattern themselves around the tenets of militarism and the military models. Y'all need to look into militarism. You need to look into it. Observers have noted the militarization of the policing of protests, but it's everything. And I'm going to show you some pictures, all right? I want you to know that you can have this as well. They just kept you where you don't have the fiat and the means to gather this. Yes, it's every citizen's right or every autochthonist to do this. You just don't know it. Why? Because they have scared you. They have inoculated you with fear at the highest point. So what we got today is how they established the perversion. All right? Let's see if I can turn it, okay? Okay, here we go. You can have every bit of this uniform. Everything on it. And you can have it. And not the police thing, because that's the title. That goes with the training. But they have made a military out of the police department. Why do you think they did that? Arming up the USDA and the IRS and the FDA and all these individuals. Huh? Well, they've turned the majority of you into some kind of criminal, because and the fiduciary didn't tell you that you can have this removed after a certain period of time, and you can go more right back into normal civilian life. But they didn't tell you that. Of course they're not going to tell you. What the fuck are they going to do that for? When it's a slave mentality they need to keep, so they can keep doing the perverse things they do. And they put all the right individuals in the right position. You see how some of them goddamn so-called Jewish military IDF soldiers acted, right? You saw how they acted. You seen the videos where they shooting a woman, running with a child just to get away from all the confusion, and a motherfucker snipes her in the head on purpose. You've seen all that. The videos are there. Okay? You've seen the abuse and these frauds like Netanyahu, sociopaths, psychopaths. You've seen it. But there are people that were offended because of the stare craziness of it all. But you don't see none of y'all defending shit on your land. You don't see nobody getting together unless it's 3051C shit or some shit like that. Oh, at 1,000. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, I agree with that. It's crazy, man. You know? But I just wanted to bring that up. I'm not saying don't go out there trying to get involved in this shit and getting in caravans. I mean, everyone has a choice. I ain't saying, because you know that there's gonna be movements, right? You remember the Hebrews, IUIC, fucking whatever, they went up there and all. Well, I don't know what really went on. I'm not trying to find out. I don't even want to fucking hear, because they ain't gonna do shit. March, yeah. You know what I mean? Come on. What the fuck is that? All right? When they had Bundy's Ranch, right? Remember all them Desert Storm soldiers went out there and they had their shit beamed on the motherfucking snipers from the FBI and all that? And they were just ready for shit to kick off. We're talking about motherfuckers who were fluid in fight, who wanted to fight. And they still killed that motherfucker anyway. You know, they let a couple of Hispanic motherfuckers in the snow, and the FBI in the trucks pull him over. And when he gets out, no gun in hand, they shoot him down. And then they shoot up the car with all the children and cousins and nephews and everything in it. All right? And they survived, and they recorded it. Yes, Mr. Bundy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Look at the ex-Green Beret guy. They killed his wife, pregnant wife, his son, the dog. You know what I'm saying? Ruby Ridge, motherfucker. All right? Do I need to speak on the Red SEAL team member that killed his whole family? And then they made a deal with him. So he retired as as military police at Naval Air Station Jacksonville. And there's so many more stories. But y'all don't get it. Sacrifices and shit. Huh? I'm not talking about nothing that ain't out there. I'm not saying it's factual. I'm saying those key words you can reference and see what you find. All right? The reality is, and the only problem is, y'all don't know how to come together. Y'all don't know how to come together. And then when you want to come together, you're attempting to convince a bunch of dumb fucks. Because you don't know how to get up and move something. I'd rather be sitting around with a bunch of children reading books and story time. Swinging the pickaxe and the shovel. And look at what we can create this, you know? I'd rather be doing that. While the world's going fucking to hell in a handbag or whatever the fuck they want to call hell or whatever the fuck. All right. No, we got lazy ass weak women who are not walking around as the power they are. And we got pathetic ass niggas who are not the strength that they should be. All effeminized, getting their nails and feet done and shit. Worried about getting a chalk line and get a haircut and get black sprayed in your head instead of respecting the silver and the gray that pops up on your head in a time of turmoil. That's the change with no indifference, but indifference. No, because you don't have nobody saying these very things. You have all the motherfuckers sitting there trying to find out who did this and who did that. We got to have a face that's been out there to garner in more views for more. Fuck all that. You got Tyrese on Shay Shay. No, I'm not gonna say nothing on that one. You know what I mean? Hey, Snoo. Baby girl. My baby. That's okay, all right. But anyway, I just wanted to I just want to bring that to attention, man. Shit's not complicated. Everybody just complicates shit. Ask T about to stay here, man. I mean, it looks like moving bags and shit. Want to get the fuck up out of here, sell all this shit and go, right? You know what I mean? Ugh. Hey, Lucy Rose, what's up? Damn, baby girl. All them wrenches. All I see is wrenches popping up. I guess somebody finds it funny, which is good. So anyway, I'm going to sign off, guys, and I'm going to see y'all here in a little bit. We're going to go out and shoot a little later and shit. We're no wine today, goddamn. No, boy, I drank a half liter of water and about 2 things of watermelon. Nigga, I went to the bathroom like my prostate was saying, nigga. I don't really sleep anyway, but you know what I'm saying, all right? No, I really don't. They watch, they know, goddamn. But anyway, I appreciate y'all, all right? I'm going to see y'all here a little later, all right? Remember. You got choices to make, yo. It's like, what the fuck am I kicking a dead horse in the head for, right? And I know you all see it. Anyway, appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all a little later.